Hello Pisces, welcome back to Mother Misfit Tarot. My name is Christy Lynn and I am super excited to be doing your reading tonight. Thank you so much for your patience. You guys are awesome. So right off the bat, I do feel like you guys are strategizing. I just heard strategizing mayhem. So like these cards came out in the pre-shuffle, so we're going to take them. I definitely see here in your present energy, you're being very open to receive. You're being very open to learning, open to, like, you just have an open mind. Some of you guys could be going back to school here as well, or maybe taking on an apprenticeship in the trades or something like that, or even in the spiritual community, I feel like for some of you. In the crossing, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is really beautiful because it's really speaking about divine, they're saying divine intervention. So if you had any worries about work or work-related issues, I feel like there was a divine intervention that had come into play. There could have been a Cancer that was really helping you out, or you could have Cancer in your chart. Someone who's very emotionally stable and emotionally driven is something that I really feel like is something that you can learn from, or maybe someone is learning from you. I feel like you're coming into an alignment with your true soul's purpose and what brings you joy and happiness. I see you pushing forward through any sort of obstacles, which is beautiful with the Chariot and the crowning position. You've really balanced out your divine masculine and feminine energies, but also your shadow and your light, which is really powerful when you're streamlining and you're going with the flow and not in resistance. In the foundation, we have the Page of Swords, and I feel like there may be, some readers read this as gossip, and, I definitely feel that in some ways. So there could be a little bit of good gossip that's going on here, like good things that are being shared about you and about your work ethic and about like how determined you are, that people are beginning to notice and see like what you're made of and the types of the conviction that you have behind your work, which is really, really powerful, really powerful. When you have a community of people that are supporting you around you, I think it's really beautiful. It's also saying that there's a lot of ideas that are being birthed during this time, during the full moon energy, and I really feel like it's really going to help support you in your development moving forward, especially in regards to work. If you don't have the time or the energy to really like take on every single idea, because I just heard like strategizing mayhem, so just to make a plan and begin to prioritize your time and some of these ideas, things that you've been working on. It's going to be really beneficial, and I feel like you're really refining those skills anyway. So in the recent past, we have the Two of Swords. So there was a little bit of like an impasse. There was some kind of disagreement. It could have been with a coworker or a boss that just kind of made you feel like, I don't know if I want to be here. I don't know if I want to take this position, or I don't know if I want to stay in this relationship. You feel like something that's not very empowering about the energy and the environment, because you have shifted internally. There's been growth, internal growth within you. And so now you're beginning to have a new sense and new understanding of how important your environment is really to you, both on the internal planes and in the external planes. But I feel like there was a lot of stress. You could be carrying a lot of stress in your body. I know I have been, and I've been noticing it a lot more lately. So I'm going to be trying new things to help my body cope with that stress and just releasing any sort of stagnant energy. I've been doing yoga and stuff like that, but I definitely want to start taking salt baths again. So maybe that's something that'd be really helpful for you, Pisces, is really connecting in with water, even cold baths. I heard for some of you, you might be exploring that. If you're going to do it on the ice, the ice is not ready, like out on the lake or anywhere. So just please be careful, all that stuff, right? So in the near future, we have the Four of Swords, which is really speaking loud and clear to me that you are achieving a realm of success and peace within your own life, within your own relationships, and within your mind. And so, like I said, you're in alignment. You are in alignment, and you've done a lot of work. And now it's a really good time to take some time to really recuperate and rest. I just heard take a balanced approach to life, which is, there's always a refinement to the different balancing acts that we can have. So the Ten of Cups here underneath the deck is really beautiful. So I definitely see there's stability within the home. There's healing that's happening. I think you're healing, I feel like you're healing your family, your ancestral lineage, they're saying. You're doing a lot of work. You're doing a lot of work, and it's beginning to show. It just seemed like 4 children here that you may have, or like grandchildren that are really going to benefit from the work that you do today. So Spirit is really wanting to encourage you to keep going and to understand, and also like when you do take to understand how to celebrate yourself and to take things in stride, take things little by little, step by step, because you're in it for the long haul. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Temperance, excuse me, the Temperance card in your energy is Sagittarius, really beautiful. Outcome, please. Like, my voice is just so soft tonight. It's so soft, like a little mouse. 6 of Pentacles underneath the deck. Oh my goodness. 555 on the clock as we speak. Okay, so Temperance energy, this is exactly what I was picking up here. Spirit was saying about taking things in a balanced approach, being very mindful about the equal give and take of the 6 of Pentacles, especially if you're a healer. I feel like there's something to be said here about Sagittarius season, but also in learning about, there could be someone around you who is a Sagittarius who is really, who's been guided to you by your angels and your ancestors to help you. It could be in regards to healing. For some of you, it has to do with travel and being patient. That the certain detours are for a reason. There's something really powerful here about healing the throat chakra and your third eye, but also communicating with spirit. So for some of you, you're going to be beginning your channeling training. Excuse me. You're going to be beginning you're going to begin your channeling training. Your guides are here with you, especially if you're really connected in with them. They are really preparing you for that. In your environment, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, before we move on there's something to be said here, because this energy was a little bit kind of flighty, because it felt like, it felt like for 1 minute you were really sure about something, and then another minute you're like, well, you're doubting yourself. You're like, I don't know if I want to take that step. I don't know if I want to make that commitment. And then, like something happens in life, and then, you might feel a little bit of anxiety or whatever. And then you come back to the point where you're like, no, I need to make this decision. I need to make this step forward. I need to make this commitment. But then, sometimes you have a good day and everything's good and, everyone's getting along, and you don't really realize, and then you kind of flip over again. You're like, well, I don't know. I don't think I want to commit. So it's like a flighty kind of energy. And I really feel like Spirit is asking you to get really grounded in within your truth and within what is for your highest good. Because I do see you being very open to receive, open to learning, coaching, healing, that kind of thing. And I think it's going to be really beneficial for taking that step forward in making a decision. So that's what this Page of Swords energy could be here as well. Just kind of like flighty, not really sure on making a solid decision here for yourself. But I feel like when you're committed to yourself and your growth, you will always be rewarded. Always. Yeah, so there's something here about give and take with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And generosity. So 6 of Pentacles speaks a lot about generosity. But there's something here about also reciprocity, right? Like it's energy. Pentacles are energy, swords are energy. So for emotions, taking things in stride and taking things in a balanced approach emotionally is going to be really helpful for you. Excuse me. In your environment, we have the Knight of Wands. So we do have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be someone coming back from the past, because your download for your title for your reading is Remnants of the Past. So there could be someone coming back from the past here to kind of make things work. They want to bring healing. They could be a Sagittarius here as well. They want to heal something with you. Now, it's also just like a fair warning here, but from Spirit, is when you do focus on yourself and you really take the commitments and the due diligence to taking care of yourself, you will attract different types of people. And so use your discernment on whether or not you want to bring this person back into your life, because I feel like they are very passionate. They could be very attractive. They could see you as someone who's very attractive, and it could be what you think your manifestations are. So we're going to get a clarifier on that, because I do feel like for some of you, it is someone that you are manifesting. Like I said, it could be a fire sign. There's strong fire here, or an earth sign, because there's lots of earth energy here as well. But yeah, for some of you, it might not be. So in your, hold on. Yeah, someone wants a new beginning. There's the King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. Yeah, someone wants a new beginning. Okay, so your hopes and fears is the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you are afraid of letting go of something. It could be that you are saving or holding on really tightly to your money. And so the word for that, I've learned, is called miserly. And I feel like that has something to do with your understanding in regards to abundance. I just seen 1111. And so when understanding about the flow of money, when you work on the belief system that every dollar that you spend is going to come back tenfold. And if you can practice that affirmation within yourself every time you spend money, like I say thank you. But yeah, there's something new here about like understanding and then believing that every dollar that you spend is going to come back to you in some form or fashion, multiplied, right? And it's the same thing to go for with generosity. Being generous with your time, money, and energy is always going to be gifted back, because you're proving to the universe, like when you do receive abundance, that you are generous, right? That you're generous and that you're willing to share with people, right? And it's not about being overly generous, like there's a cap to it, but because that is like, that's the wealth, right? So spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, physical wealth, tangible wealth, that kind of thing. It's meant to be shared with everyone, right? And so because it really helps to break down the barriers around capitalism, and it breaks down the barriers of like the belief systems that there isn't enough for everyone. And so having to hold on to things really tightly actually suffocates the energy, and it makes it really stagnant. So there's something to be said about that. In the outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is really, really cool. I'm catching myself when I say really beautiful. I say that so much, but I can't, it's my word. And that's how I feel. Like the energy that I feel is really beautiful. So I do see that there is an opportunity here to work together with someone. It could be within a nonprofit. It could be in regards to some kind of like giving your time and your energy to a charity or to a cause, is really going to help build your resiliency within yourself. But I do see someone coming back wanting to work together. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, or someone who's very deeply in tune with their emotions. They really want to come here and bring a truth to you, and they want stability, long-term commitment here with the Four of Wands. There may have been like a fight in the past here with you. Tower moment, Scorpionic energy, yep. It could have been over a child, a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have felt a little bit intimidated. I kind of feel like someone might have been intimidated by a certain job, or like finances, that someone may have been making more than the other person. Okay, so Nine of Wands, clarity here, Ace of Swords underneath the deck. Oh yeah, I was gonna use my little deck. Oh well. Okay, so the Nine of Wands here, Spirit is really asking you to stay resilient and to persevere through the strategizing and through the work and doing, like looking things at in detail. You're going to receive the clarity that you need to be able to move forward. This is also really telling me about speaking your truth. You could be sharing your story with people about like some of the things that you've had to go through to get to where you are today, which is really inspirational. It's really beautiful, and that's like a lot of wand energy here. Aquarian energy is really helping. You're helping people to see the possibility of breaking free from any sort of like toxicity, or breaking free from any sort of pain that you may have gone through, because like there's something to be said about your life story. Could be dealing with a father figure, Aries energy here as well, Taurus, Ace of Cups. I feel like it's going to attract in love for you by being in alignment with that. Okay, so we're going to get the Knight of Wands here as well. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys have a fire sign coming back. Or someone who's very passionate. Nine of Pentacles. If they were coupled, they are now single. Whew. But I feel like more so that this person is now embodying their own independence and their own empowerment. They feel a little bit more secure within themselves financially, and they have a sense of stability. Gemini energy here as well, Aquarian with the star. So this is like a very powerful, very divinely guided, divinely inspired connection. It could be with a divine counterpart with the Lovers here, divine masculine and feminine. It's going to bring in a really big healing. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Someone has acquired some wisdom here. They're at a crossroads and they feel like they're choosing a path that is more in alignment with their spirituality, and I feel like that's become a very strong importance to them. They're coming into alignment with their own wisdom and their own I think they're believing in themselves more. The Judgment. Yeah, they had a wake-up call that may have like been a little confusing to them, but their intuition is telling them something very strong, with the Sun card here as well. Leo energy, Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo. So they're receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of messages, or you could be receiving a lot of downloads and messages from this person's energy. And it's very positive, and I feel like Spirit is saying stay positive, stay optimistic about the situation. I really feel it's going to work out in your favor. There's an apology coming, but this person's a little stressed out. There could be some anxiety around this. There's major transformation with a Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty, one more card for the Three of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit. Divinely interpreted. Oh, beautiful. Nine of Cups. That's a new download. Oh, and the Empress underneath the deck. So yes, your self-worth is being recognized. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is your wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Something is coming, like your wish is being fulfilled. Because now you recognize your self-worth. And so now you're attracting in a partner who sees that, who understands your worth, and who appreciates you for who you are. And it's going to bring in a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups. Someone who's very in tune with their emotions. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio like yourself. It's going to happen out of the blue, the Tower moment. It could be something that you did not expect to happen. Maybe you kind of gave up on the connection. But like I said, with this, I think you guys are meant to walk together on this spiritual journey and healing, helping to heal each other, heal yourselves, and to heal the collective and community. So you guys have a very powerful mission that you're coming into alignment with. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. That was awesome. We're going to pull an oracle here from the Ascended Masters. What messages you have for Pisces to help guide them on their path in this moment that is in their highest good and in the presence of love. Amen. They're saying don't compare yourselves to other people anymore. What you have is something really special that no one else can replicate. No one else can really hone in on, and just trust your voice, trust your ideas, trust what you have to offer the world. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. And we got downloads here with Lady Venus underneath the deck. So Mercury's here, speaking about open communication. get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So that's exactly what we were talking about. Thank you so much, Spirit. And then we have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So there we go. I mean, that just really sums it up all really, really nicely. Oh, that was fun, Pisces. I'm so happy for you and I'm so excited. If this resonated with you, please feel free to book in a personal reading with me. All of my contact information is in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. Helps to grow the channel and everything. And yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Okay, bye.